First and foremost, leaders are people who take on a role, but they remain human beings with very human needs and struggles. Leadership doesn't remove that, it often amplifies it. The way a leader relates to themselves inevitably shows how they lead others. And that's why leadership development needs to happen on a human level. What I often observed in leaders, no matter their position in the hierarchy, were very human struggles, especially around relationships. And it really starts with the relationship to ourselves. How aware am I about my own needs, boundaries, ambitions, and vulnerabilities? When leaders are not connected to that inner clarity, it becomes difficult to communicate authentically or bring their full presence into relationships with colleagues, teams, or clients. And when those boundaries are not clear, it's very easy to overstep them and eventually run into burnout. What convinced me about her work is that it works on a deeper level than the traditional coaching methods. It's trauma sensitive, and it focuses on the underlying patterns that shape how we lead and relate to others. Her work helps people to recognize these patterns and transform them from within. And that's what creates real and sustainable change. I believe anyone who wants to step more fully into their authentic power as a leader would benefit from working with Cornelia. When leaders transform their relationship they have with themselves, everything changes. How they lead, how teams work together, and ultimately what becomes possible in organizations. I believe her work is especially valuable for leaders who want to step in their authentic power without pushing themselves constantly to the limit. And it's particularly powerful for those who recognize that real success doesn't mean sacrificing health, fulfillment, or meaningful time for things that matter most in life.